G'day, Rob Paxavanis here from the Fishing Australia television series. It's an absolutely beautiful day here at my base in Pelican waters, and I'm here to show you how to take your boat through the new southern lock. It separates the southern lakes here from the tidal canals below and vice versa. Let's go do it. A weir helps keep water levels stable in the southern lakes. The lock allows watercraft to get through to the canals downstream, which in turn leads to the Pumice-Stone Passage and the Pacific Ocean. The lock is operated using a remote control device or a proximity card. The gate on the lakeside or upstream side of the lock defaults to open. If it's open and the light is green, you can enter. If the gate is closed, use the remote control to open it. The remote control needs to be within about 10 metres of the lock to work. The blue lights will flash when your command has been accepted. Once the gate is open and the light is green, you can manoeuvre into the lock. Be sure to stay clear of the safety trip wires on each side of the gate. Once inside the lock, make sure your bow and stern are clear of the gates, and you're also clear of the vertical red lines. You can then use your remote to activate the automatic gate sequence. Alternatively, the proximity card can also be used to activate the gate. The proximity card is a great backup if your remote battery is flat or otherwise not working. Place the proximity card within 100mm of the bullseye target. You'll usually hear a beep to confirm that your command has been accepted. Attaching the proximity card to a pole can make reaching the target easier. Once the command from your remote or your card has been accepted, the blue lights will start flashing and the automated gate sequence will begin. When the water level in the lock is equalising, your boat will either rise or fall. During this process, you need to keep your craft clear of the walls so that it doesn't catch and destabilise your boat. When the water level has equalised, the gates will start to open. When the yellow lights stop flashing, the gates are fully open and you're free to exit the lock. Again, be sure to stay clear of the safety trip wires. Coming back home through the lock is a similar process with signs to guide you. Variations in weather, tides, floods, boat types and other factors can make using the lock dangerous, and the onus is on the skipper to use good judgment each time. If in doubt, don't use the lock. Here's a few extra pointers to consider. Stay clear of the gates when the yellow lights are flashing. Emergency stop buttons are located at the lock. In case of emergency, you can reach the control room directly on 1300 168 840. Children should not operate the lock unless they hold a boat driver's license and have practiced using the lock with an adult. Do not use the lock if affected by alcohol or drugs. Craft without reverse should not use the lock. If you're new to boating or using locks, go with an experienced local the first few times. It's often good to have a mate help hold the boat. Queensland boating and watercraft laws apply on these waters. If you wish to apply for the access kit, visit the Land Sales office in Pelican waters. You can also find further information on using the lock safely in the Pelican Waters Southern Lakes Management Plan, or a downloadable user guide on the Pelican Waters website. For further information, visit pelicanwaters.com and sunshinecoast.qld.gov.au. I hope this video helps you enjoy the wonderful lock and the access it offers to the beautiful waterways above and below. See you on the water.